Hey everyone, I thought I would do a video about, I'm gonna name it or title it Toxic Veganism, but it's, really applied to feminism, masculinity, a bunch of other diets and stuff. It's something I find kind of irksome, especially because people that don't know much about my backstory and also has to do with some of it has to do with just general experience I've had with vegans, um, vegetarians and stuff. I have friends on Facebook that are vegans, vegetarians. I have, um, a few close ones. I've had kind of mixed experiences. I've had some where it's like they're really pushy about it, kind of like religious people. Um, I've had at least a few people tell me to if I switch to it, it would change my health issues and stuff like that. When I first started having these health issues, I actually was on a paleo diet, and I was pretty strict about it for the most part. And I lost a lot of weight, and then my health kind of just declined, and it kind of got worse and worse. And that was really the only time that I think it was kind of simple or easy for me to lose weight. Since then, and especially before then, it was kind of hard, especially now, which makes me think that there's more to it. Um, there's nothing that I really have against veganism or vegetarian. Um, Although I think it kind of defeats the purpose if you are on a vegan diet and you still eat like a lot of processed foods, a lot of um, like soy and grains as well too. I don't think those are really anyone should really be eating any of those. Um, you know, where was I going with this? I know if you're doing like sort of like fruits, vegetables, legumes, I think that's fine. I don't think corn or anything else like that. I posted a video. What is it? I think it was a review. I think this was some time ago about what the health, and it was. I think it was sort of well done. I don't know how well researched or how objective it was. It obviously had a kind of um, vegan bias or slant. Everyone that was in it, they did kind of. I don't know. I feel like they kind of like no one ever has really refuted this or really debated it successfully. But I remember when I posted that video, I think I put up a response one, and I was commenting with a few people, and I had to like block one or two people because they're just kind of just being rude, belligerent, and not making much sense. I remember one guy was saying, I was saying, well, what about organic grass-fed meat and protein and stuff like that? Um, and he said that it still had hormones in it, which didn't make sense to me really. I don't know how that would even be possible or how that would happen, especially because if you kind of like organic status, that you can't have that. And I've actually, helped raise and help butcher and like cut up cows and other stuff. So it didn't seem like he really knew what he was talking about, and I kind of just stopped. And then he it's like they I don't know, um, people that are on that kind of diet, I think they take it kind of too personally, or they take it too kind of seriously. Um, what like he said, like, oh, you can't refute like the health benefits of it, and I'm like, and I never really said that or said anything against it like it wasn't healthy. I think it's better than like a standard American diet, but I think if you go about the wrong way, it's not really going to do much. Like you can exercise and do all this other stuff, and maybe you're already a healthy person. But I think like the paleo diet or keto diet, even if it's even for health issues, I think it'll help, but it won't completely improve it. And I don't think just changing diet is like a simple fix is going to just change everything. Which is why I'm doing the Cowden protocol, and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I see this with other diets as well too, kind of like with keto and paleo and other stuff. I remember I used to get not as much hate or flack from people, but I remember some kind of stupid, ignorant comments, like people not understanding that, like, they're like, don't you need starches? I'm like, I remember I worked with someone that said that. I don't know where to begin with that. And people thought paleo for some reason was the Atkins diet, and they brought up the guy that the Atkins diet like died because of the diet or whatever, which wasn't true at all. I think it was due to like health problems and old age. So I don't know where. I don't know. It seems like people nowadays more care about being right, or kind of more, I don't know, I guess associated with ego, or they just more care about being right than actually being, I don't know, helpful, actually helping people out, or I don't know, overcoming their own bias, which I know is difficult. It's hard to be objective and stuff, but anyways, it just kind of bugs me, just the way that some people, because there's kind of like, it's not always black and white. I feel like there's shades of gray, especially in everything, diet and stuff like that. And while I do think kind of ketogenic and paleo are in the right direction, you still have to kind of figure out what works for you and what you kind of like and don't like, and because I think people are kind of sensitive to different foods, and they can cause all sorts of problems, and there's gut issues and toxins and all kinds of stuff in the diet and the environment that can affect you in a lot of different ways. So yeah, tell me what you think, everyone, and yeah, I'll try and upload more frequently. I have a lot of health stuff going on. I have a ear infection I'm still getting over. I've had like bad migraines, insomnia, and other stuff. So yeah, and I have my disability hearing soon, so hopefully that goes well. But I'll talk to you later. Bye.